Alright, so here it is. It is Saturday, May 31st, 2025, and I think I'm gonna go out and cut the backyard. It's well overdue. Actually, both front and back need to be done, but as in the videos, you will see that the batteries don't last long. I put one in at a time. Sorry, might be a loud sound on there. I put one in at a time. That either way, it's gonna last the same amount, but that way I charge to one, and then I just get the other one charging once I take it off the lawnmower. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what it looks like and kind of how I do it. Still got this shit down there. So, but take a quick look. I'll show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it is well overgrown. Get back in there. That shit's way too high. It's the ivy part doesn't, but got Mr. Squirrely just made an appearance. Hope I picked him up. But right now I record with my phone. So basically I start over in here. That part I get at the end just in case if I don't have enough time, then I can just get that when I do the front. Just start over here. Get right there up until about the tree, and then I start working my way back that way. So let's get it rolling. I'm not sure if I said what time it is, but it's about 6:30. So anyways, let's get this going. Let's set my iPad up and get started. So I'm going to do it on a 4, which is next to the highest level. Battery number 1 dead. Actually made it further than I thought it would. Usually it dies right about here, in this spot, here. But gonna get a drink, a smoke break, connect this one, and then bring the other one out. We're gonna continue. Yeah, so got my water. It's actually tap water. Just refilled the bottle. Tonight when I probably go out and do Uber, probably go and get, I don't know, maybe I'll just refill this, throw it in the refrigerator, and just use that. I mean, it's only $1, but you know, save it. But we've been getting a lot of rain lately, so the grass is definitely saturated with water. Actually surprised it went as far as it did with that battery. I mean, I am on a 4, but I think each time I've cut out there so far, it's been a 4. So it always seems to die around the same spot. But it's not real hot out, nice breeze, but I was sweating with that sweatshirt on, so I just switched over to the shirt, just the shirt, and go out, do some Uber Eats tonight, and I don't know if I'm gonna start at 10 or 11. My daughter's at her mom's, so I might start it a little earlier, try to get a jump start. So last night I ran into a lot of rain, and that wasn't what held me back from starting, but I did start late because there was some thunder, lightning, and like I said in the one video, I'm not playing around with lightning. But anyways, gonna finish up the back, give you a quick glimpse of the front. Maybe I'll get to that tomorrow, because obviously both batteries aren't gonna get both done. But here's the front. And there's a patch down there. The back always grows quicker than the front. So in the back, I actually cut the front before a while back, and I don't know how long ago it was, but started growing back, and the back was so bad that's why I did that one first, get that done, and then like I said, I'll try to do the front today, or tomorrow. But I didn't show the other side. You know, it's on the other side, the bushes over there. But yeah, so get it looking good by hopefully Monday or so, depending on weather too. So I think it's supposed to go to 90. I'm not sure which day it's supposed to start. It might be Tuesday or Wednesday, but I know that there's probably a couple days of 90s in there, so try to get it done before then. Gotta get a lot of other stuff I'm trying to get on track with. Hopefully, gonna talk to my sister on Monday, probably, but going back to work because I can't keep living like this. So it is what it is. But anyways, I will get back to you in a few minutes with the cutting. Doesn't look bad. Sweating, but it's a good thing too. Alright, so let me show you the finished work, at least for the grass cutting. This side I might, not sure, but I might start breaking that up and start throwing it in. Alright, there it is. I could have cut one corner and it still would have came looking better than what it was. I still gotta get all this along the edge, but with no weed whacker, I mean, I'll get it, but it's not very. And there it is. I said, I know I haven't been doing as much as I want to, but by recording as I'm going, I kind of like how it shows the before, the after, which shows what you accomplished. There's still so much more to get done in this thing, in this yard. A lot of times, like I said, you don't know where to begin, but I did start over here. Haven't done anything since, but yeah, so I did rip all that was over in here out, and still gotta get the rest of it all the way over. Get this. I contributed a lot of this to 9 years of on and off depression. After this June 12th of this coming June 12th, it'll be 9 years that my dad passed. And after that, my life just pretty much went to chaos. So it still is trying to get us out of it, but it is what it is. So I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna, like I said, I want to go out tonight, and I'm tired enough as it is when I go out, you know, do overnights. But at some point I would, before the next trash day, I want to get rid of all this. It's been sitting here way too long, and then get rid of that too. So that's been sitting there. It's all from stuff that I cut out of here. You know, and like I said, I think this is going to come down. So it's currently 7:20, so maybe I'll just stop there, because I do want to try to get a shower before I go out. And like I said, relax. Maybe try to get into gaming, or I don't know what I'm going to do really, to be honest. But let's push the mower out the wrong side of the, just going to take the scenic route. But yeah, so kind of relax the rest of the night and get ready for tonight. And hope that it's busier, because this whole week has sucked with Uber. So there we go. Put this in the vestibule, and I'll take it in when I go in. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up this short stint of yard work. That's the other thing I gotta do, put the video together. And this is actually what I put it on. That's the tripod that I use. It's gonna be kind of funky. So I'm actually gonna see myself on the iPad on here. So kind of a, I don't know, bizarre. I don't know, just to me it's kind of bizarre just to see me that way. So, but I'm gonna throw the tripod in the car, so that way at least it's in there in case I need it down the line while I'm, you know, out. I didn't get to set up my feeder where I set it up at in the woods today. It rained a lot this afternoon, and I don't know. Weekends are bad for me. I don't know why. Seems like every weekend is when oh shit! I forgot my my water. Hold on. Yeah, it always seems like they're the worst times for me lately. I don't know why, but I seem to be able to manage a lot more, like my mental stuff and all during the week. And the weekends, for some reason, always seems to hit me harder. It goes with this shit. So anyways, I go out, I sit down, and put the tripod back in single, you know, all the legs pretty much in. And then, put it in the car, and then go from there. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.